Brave New Comedy.
Hello, folks. This is the Brave New Comedy Podcast, and this is Santi Espinoza.
And I'm Donald Reese. And
I'm Emma McQueen.
The beautiful Emma McQueen.
our special guest again this week.
I'm nervous. We have a girl.
I know.
Okay.
Every time.
Guys.
Every time there's a girl around, Santi gets nervous.
I like her.
Brave New Comedy.
Our first topic is going to be helping old people cross the street.
What's that about?
Important topic.
I was riding a Bixie bike.
Your last Pixie bike story didn't end well.
So I'm like minding my own business. I'm like on my Bixie bike. Yeah, I'm having fun.
You're like being
so
reckless,
awesome.
crossing red lights.
And then I saw this like old lady, and I'm like, oh, she's
Let's
like,
run her down. Yeah.
Screw this old lady. I'm gonna
Lady,
jump.
You get more
okay.
points if you
Yeah, like, this is a game now. I gotta win the game.
Yeah, okay.
And then she was like hesitating to cross the
Yeah.
street. And I'm like, oh, I should just get off my bike and help her.
Aw.
But then I'm like, that takes too much time.
But I'm lazy.
And then I don't see any docking stations for like the
Yeah.
Bixie bikes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna pretend that never happened. I never saw this old lady, and I just kept going.
Yeah.
And I felt kind of bad about that because I should have stopped.
You
and,
should have, Santi.
and done the right thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
And that was awful of you.
But it's like you think that someone else is going to, so you're kind of like,
Yeah, I'm like,
I
the pedestrian's gonna just
okay,
take
I
her.
don't
I kind of equate it with like being on the bus and sitting and
yeah,
someone slowly
and then-
getting closer to your seat.
Because you sit, there are like 5 seats on the left side, and you try to sit like number 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're in 3 though, and you're like, should I get up?
Yeah.
'Cause there's 2 and 1 still.
Oh,
but,
what? I've seen people
you know,
faking, like,
yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
dude, there is
Yeah.
an elderly.
Or you have like
Yeah.
your stuff, and then you're like pretending that it's just so cumbersome.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I
Yeah.
can't even move all my things.
And
It's
first
just
of all,
crazy.
people like when they're like on the bus, like they're upset, like they're not happy about
God,
being like they're
yes.
like, I hate my
Everyone
life,
just hates their life.
Yeah.
on the
and it's
bus.
like,
yeah.
and you should be polite and just do the right thing.
Yeah, no.
I have to admit, I don't take the bus that often, but when I used to, I think a lot of times I'd like, if I saw like an old person coming towards my seat, I'd pretend to be asleep. Like, I'd be like, just so that I wouldn't feel guilty about it, and I kind of have
It's
my
like-
kind of open
yeah.
waiting to see if they were
It's like
gone
if
yet.
no one else does and they're right there,
Yeah.
I will of course get up.
Yeah.
But it's just that you expect there's going to be another seat or something.
Yes.
You
And you
really
hope that
wait
someone
for
will be a
that
better
last.
person.
Also, though, sometimes you're not sure if it's like the right age of
Yes.
person to
You
do
don't want to
it.
like, oh, sorry,
You
you're
said,
33.
like this person looks 50.
Because
Yeah.
old people these days are like younger looking. Am I right?
They're so vital.
Yeah.
They are.
I have never helped an old person cross the street.
No,
No.
I've done
trying
it.
to
I've done
I
it
don't
in the
know.
past, like when I was a nice guy. In the past,
Yeah.
It was a
back
long
in the,
time ago.
and it feels good.
Well, no, anytime you do something nice, it usually
No,
feels
it's a
good
good
after. You
deed.
feel
Like
good about
you
you
feel
kind of walk
like
with a little bounce.
you go
in your
like,
step.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm
did
trying to think.
something
I feel
right
like
today.
I might have done that in my youth, and then the old person's like angry at me for it or something.
Because you brought the I didn't
don't
want
need
to
any
cross the
help.
Well,
street.
it would
Thank
suck
you
if you
very
like,
much,
can I
you
help
know?
you cross the street? And she'd be like, what the fuck's wrong
I'm
with you?
good.
I'm
I'm
doing
like,
trying to
myself.
cross the street.
Go and like help
my corner.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm a hooker.
Yeah. Oh, things
Trying to
just
help.
turned into this strange right
Trying
now.
to help hookers cross the street.
85-year-old hooker.
Yeah, like,
Hey, there's some
Read this
work.
I'm
situation
trying to work here.
entirely
Come on.
wrong. Yeah.
smooth.
I thought you needed help. I'm working.
Just go away.
You're getting into my territory.
New comedy.
We're going to talk about yoga.
Yoga.
Yo, guy. Do you like that one, guys?
I once did. That's good.
That was a freestyle right now.
I've taken yoga classes.
You have?
Way
I-
back in the day.
I have
you
never
flexible?
actually taken one, but I want to.
No.
Did you enjoy it?
No. I fell asleep. Like they were napping classes
No,
because they are meant to relax you.
It's just
Of
stretching,
course.
right?
It's just
Yeah. And it's hilarious. Like you have to lie on your stomach and like try to touch your toes.
I know this
Yeah,
is a dumb, like a stupid question, but like, what's the goal of doing yoga? Like, it's just to.
It's like to align your body, I think.
All right, so to get like your
like-
shit together.
Yeah, like
So,
good
like,
posture and stuff like that.
re-energizing.
You know, good, I don't know,
Because
circulation.
in my
stuff like
opinion, for me, the goal is just to meet.
that. Meet girls.
Girls.
That's
And
the goal
yoga
of everything you do,
pants.
Santi.
And I do
Yeah.
go to like hot yoga,
Yeah.
which is
The sweaty kind.
The ultimate
right?
of
Yeah.
awesomeness.
No, it's not because that's
oh,
awful.
don't.
No,
That's
Santi,
kinda gross,
no,
though.
because you're there and then drops of other people's sweat land on your eyeball. Yeah.
That's when you
And
go,
I mean-
like, you really go early and, like, you get the, like, the good-looking girls and you start, like, oh, I do this.
But I don't know,
Look
like,
at
as
me.
fun as it might be for you to see sweaty girls, I
Yeah.
don't know if sweaty girls want to see sweaty you.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's really insulting, Emma.
No, I just mean,
No, because they're there to work out.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
like, well, maybe. Who am I to say?
No, you're right.
I think that's you're the kind of guy who hangs out in Lululemon room changing.
You're that guy,
Lululemon
huh?
Oh, well, I'm the creepy guy. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Learning
good.
new things about you every day.
I'm not surprised.
No.
Yeah, but no, I think it's
I
maybe,
have a yoga membership.
really.
Yeah. I'm legit about this, guys.
This is, you're for real.
Really?
You're a
Yeah.
yogi. That's what they call
Yeah,
that.
Is that what they
exactly.
do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Santi, the yogi.
I'm not that good, but I go.
So you actually do yoga?
I go to class, yeah. I
Wow.
don't necessarily, like,
You
do
practice
it. I practice
yoga.
the art of yoga.
The fine art.
And so why were you asking us what's the point of yoga?
Oh, because I wanted
Because you
to.
want, because you have no idea.
I just
You need
wanted
to
to,
get
like,
the
hey
most
guys,
membership.
listen to me.
Yeah.
I have a yoga membership.
That's
He didn't say he
cool.
enjoys it.
Sherry Chen,
Yes.
who was on Facebook at Standing on Ceremony.
She's awesome, guys.
She is awesome. She told me that she does singing yoga.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was.
What is that? What is that?
I didn't understand. I was too
Saying
drunk.
while you do yoga. Yeah, I feel like I've done. Oh man, like in my acting classes in the university, you know, where you like lie on the floor and move
Act
your
like a tree.
back around and you like chant and stuff. That's probably what it's like. Exactly.
I guess so.
It's like very emotional, and you get into the core of your
I've seen
Because
people crying.
chakras. Yeah.
Well, in yoga in general, you're supposed to kind of like with your breathing. It's always good to like have your voice with your breathing, like and stuff like that. But is that singing yoga? Because it sounds further. It sounds like she goes, anything goes.
Brave new comedy.
We talked about Thai Express before.
We have.
And no, but the whole, like, I never buy food. Like, I never make food at home. Like, I never cook food. I never I never buy groceries. Like, I never do.
Yeah.
And some
We
people-
know because we saw your place yesterday.
I know.
We really thought it was a rental.
It's
Like, we didn't.
did you just rent this
You have
place to
no
impress
stuff either.
people?
No,
Yeah,
it's just a
it's
couch and a
empty-
table,
empty room.
and there's nothing in the fridge. And
That's me, people.
but to be fair, my fridge is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah,
There's
well,
nothing in there.
I have, like,
yeah.
in my opinion, like, I like, you know, like, I never ever do anything at home. Like, I'm always like doing comedy.
If I'm in the city
Yeah.
for a
Or-
while,
or-
I'll do groceries and I'll make dinner.
Really?
Yeah, that must
but
be
you're
hard
like,
for
for you,
you.
it has to be hard though because you're always like
Right, everything
on
goes
tour,
back.
like
on tour.
You can't buy
in my
anything
hotel
that
room.
stays for a while in your fridge. 'cause-
Exactly. So that it's all every time it's a full grocery order, so that's not appealing. But if I'm home for a while, I like to.
you
cook.
buy.
Yeah.
And are you a good
No,
cook?
no, but I like to.
Oh, yeah.
The story of
make
me
the
is that
effort.
I once destroyed a pot making Lipton chicken noodle soup because my attention span is so short that I started making it and then went and watched a movie and came back and it had solidified into the pan. Yeah, so
that's
so
hilarious.
that tells you how bad I am. Do you cook?
Right. Yeah, I like to cook.
You do?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I always like buy a bunch of food with the intention of cooking things, and I'm
then
not
order
really
it.
planning out like what the ingredients are. So
People kind
Go
of say
bad
that
in the
if you cook, like if you make your food at home, like it's cheaper than if you go eat out.
yeah, but
Is that true?
It's like all the food that you waste because you buy it and then it goes bad. It's like I don't know.
If
one
you're
of those-
using it, it's
Yeah.
cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
if
think
you're
of my
really
parents who
planning
eat at
it
home all the
out,
time and they plan their groceries.
and you can
It's fun.
use
And
like
they'll get
half
the
of it
whole
for this
tomato.
and half of it for that.
Yeah.
It makes sense. And I just throw out so much food.
I eat a lot of
bad.
I eat a lot of beef from my friends. Dude.
You eat a lot of beef?
No, like
Is that what you said? Oh, you get a lot of-
I eat a lot of beef and
I had a
outside.
steak for breakfast this morning.
I did have a steak because I was so drunk.
Yeah. I had a slice of pizza and the rest of it's in the fridge.
Yeah, I woke up and I was like, dude, I need some gravy.
Well, you were all last night. He's like, I need food, and I was like, no, Santi, don't eat.
Yeah, that killed the buzz.
Why
Like,
just-
I said to kill his buzz.
like, I was just raised with like, you know, like every time like for like
Yeah.
lunch it was like fucking like a lot of meat,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
whatever. So it was like it's hard for me to go back, like or say like I'm gonna change my ways and I'm just gonna be like healthy and like a granola lover. But yeah,
My food.
I do love granola though, but yeah.
I do too. I love chicken. Like anything chicken. Rotisserie chicken, grilled chicken.
That's what when I think of healthy food, I think of like, you know, a chicken breast, like.
But you can never make a chicken wrong for me. Like anything on a chicken's delicious. And if you have never seen Orlando eat a chicken, oh my goodness, it's like cartoon like. It goes in one piece and out comes the bone. It's
fish.
Yeah, that guy loves his chicken, and so do I. I think I often say, no offense to anyone, but I think I was a Southern black woman in a previous life because me and like the fried chicken and gospel music. Like I love gospel music.
New comedy.
That's a wrap, guys. Thanks for listening to Brave New Comedy, and you can follow us on Twitter at BN Comedy.
And you can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/bravenewcom. And of course, visit our website at
www.bravenewcomedy.com. Brave new comedy.